Welcome back, and yeah, we're talking all about mental health issue, anorexia, and eating disorder. So, Susie's telling us how did she start? What was her main key to get out of her issue with eating disorder? And she just said that her purpose of life. Okay, so tell us a little bit more the transition. Okay, we have the dream, we have the issue, we have the dream. How can we get out? What happened to you? How do you really get out? Because it's a journey to really find a solution and get it out of that. So
and in
tell
a sense,
us a little bit.
it's still I'm still on that journey, but having that dream, having, as you said, a purpose, something that I've wanted to achieve, made me kind of get off my bottom and start doing things. And it was very hard. It was, one step forward, two step back, or two step forward, one step back.
Yeah. So do you say to yourself, now it's time for me to eat?
I made myself do things that were uncomfortable. I think they actually are funny enough. I've been doing courses as well because it's become a bit of a passion of mine, and it's this thought challenging, they call it, where you just challenge those thoughts. It's like, no, food is not bad, and no, if you eat, you will not suddenly kind of blow up and turn into one of those the Michelin men. Yeah, you won't. So you need to challenge your thoughts, and there are times when you have a setback, and then you admit, okay, well, this is a setback, all right? You've done something wrong. You might go and exercise, or you might go and not eat one day. But you tell yourself, all right, anorexia won one battle, but that's not the war. You still got the upper hand. You can't put it to bed, so to speak, put it to sleep, and keep her there. Because I think once you have an issue like this, and I've, as a result of anorexia, I had depression, and very bad depression, and I had compulsive obsessive behaviors, which they all sort of goes together, I believe.
Yes.
But you tell yourself, all right, it's always going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to live with it.
Yeah.
It's not going to control you. You will be in control. You will be in charge of your life and your mind.
Right. Yeah.
And you focus on the thing you want to achieve, which is the dream. And I wanted to have kids.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to have kids. And I knew that as an anorexic I couldn't, because my body stopped developing for all the time that I was anorexic. My body was not functioning properly. So I realized, okay, to have children and to have a life, I need to be healthy.
Yeah.
And my mind needs to be in top form.
Yeah. So how long did it take you, the process, to get back to a healthy body?
I think I stopped seeing this, my doctor, and even then I still worked on it. I was about 21. So from the age of 13 till 21, it's a long process.
Yeah, yeah.
But about the age of 21, and then at the age of 24, I think I was pretty much in top form, because I went over to Japan and worked in Japan for 2.5 years.
Right.
And I knew that was when I became completely self-sufficient, and I just worked and looked after myself and had that goal. But as I said, it's something that you need to work on. You need to consciously make little. I mean, maybe to this day I've developed this obsession where I need to have a goal for every day almost.
Yeah.
I need to have a sense of achievement, I think, and that's what helped me.
Yeah.
Having that sense of goal and an achievement. So.
I think it's something like a responsibility that you need to achieve every day.
And that is another thing I was going to mention, and it might sound really funny because amongst other things, that I love dogs, and I've always had dogs back in the old country. And when we moved to Parramatta, where I live now, my mother bought me a dog.
Yes.
And this was, again, I was about 16, worst anorexia, and she got sick, and suddenly I had somebody else to focus on. Not just me. So that sort of sickness took me out of myself. So having somebody to look after, and I encourage now people who have anorexia or any issues like that to actually, have a dream, and then take the focus out of yourself. So maybe, go out and help somebody with that dream as well. So I started doing community theater. I started working with refugees. I started working with kids at risk.
Yes. So
that also made me realize there are people who are so far worse off than me. I've got a great life.
Yeah, beautiful. No,
so I think that you need, the sense of looking after somebody, not being, there is an issue where people say you have to like yourself, yes, but you can't be self-centered and obsessed, and it's not just about yourself. And that's, you are comfortable with who you are, and then you help others to be comfortable.
Yeah. I suppose the rewarding of giving to other people help you feel happy with yourself, and then you want to look after yourself. So give and go, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and of course, the fact that they're happy, that makes me happy. So, for example, I see my children happy, and I'm happy, so the happiness gets spread around.
Beautiful, yeah. So, being happy, it is important because that's the way that we reflect every day in our action. And people can feel our energy. Is that correct? Isn't it? When we are happy, people can feel, oh, you're a happy person. When you're sad or depressed, people can read that.
And again, it's like the domino effect we mentioned. And it's funny you saying that. My mother has this thing where she challenges herself. If she encounters somebody who seems grumpy, or she encounters somebody who seems to have a bad day, she is particularly nice to them. She makes the extra effort to be nice until she gets a smile, so to speak. And she discovers that eventually, and it works for her, and I started doing the same thing.
Right.
Rather than, okay, if somebody in a shop, shop assistant is not particularly polite, and that happens to everybody, they might have a bad day. You actually make the effort, rather than saying, oh, or going to complain, or saying, oh, I'm not dealing with you. You actually try and be nice. You don't have to butt in and say, oh, what's wrong? But just be nice, and you find people can't resist it.
That's correct.
They can't actually resist the positive energy coming to them.
Yeah.
They will start reflecting, because we are reflections of each other.
Yeah, now I know who I have to call when I have a bad day.
Yeah. It's true, you just, and it's just a matter of smiling.
Yes, that's correct. I have beautiful tips that for us to apply, and I didn't think about that way as well. So I'm a learner today, as you are, I'm sure. So that was the journey for you. And what do I know that you have done a book as well, and we're going to be back with that. And we have a song now, I believe that. What is it, Patrick Hernandez?
Yeah, Born to be Wild. No, yeah, Born to be Alive.
Born to be Alive.
Great song, actually. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yes.
And I won't sing.
Yeah.